Hey, what is going on, guys? Ali here, back again with another video for you guys, but this one's obviously different. By the title, you know what I'm going to be talking about, like, in the anime community with, like, all the delays and such that are happening and everything, which is very understandable because of what's been going on. Obviously, the pandemic that's sweeping across the entire world and everything. And, I just wanted to make a video about that, but also about, you know, staying home majority of the time, like 90% of the time, but the other time, going to get groceries, or if you have an essential workplace or whatever, thank you guys for doing what you're doing and everything. And yeah, I feel like all these delays and such are very understandable and everything. And it's natural to feel slightly bummed out for like a quick second when you hear the delay happening, but also you got to understand what is going on, that it's a lot better and a lot safer to delay these things because it's all good, guys. It's all good. We're eventually going to get it anyways. They're not canceling anything. They're just delaying everything, or not everything, but mostly everything. Just so it's more important for people and their health than an animated show and everything, right? So it's something that's very understandable. It's slightly bummed out in the beginning. It's all right. We're gonna get through this, obviously. Hopefully, if you're sick, I hope you recover very healthily, like healthily. I hope you recover, like and get better, quickly and everything. And in this video, I wanted to talk about, the anime community and stuff, but also things like my arm's kind of getting tired right now because I was just working out and everything. I got this nice little place in my basement, but and I was doing shoulder exercises and stuff. So like my arm, like holding up my phone, is very tiring and everything. So I wanted to make this video about like the anime community, what's going on and stuff with all the delays and everything. Now, I'm not ranting or anything. I just want to talk about those things first. And then number two I wanted to talk about was just really what's been, going on with me during this quarantine and everything. And then number three, just talk about how ways to really relieve, or what I've been doing to kind of relieve anxiety and such, because I would be lying to you if I wasn't feeling a lot of anxiety with what is going on and everything, because I am an introvert. 80 to 90% I'm an introvert. The other 10% is usually when like I get my energy like at a convention, when I'm hanging out with a lot of people. That's something that like I get my energy from, but that's only when it's like a convention and stuff. So that's like around 10% of the time, but around 90% of the time I'm an introvert, to where when I get home, I just go right up to my room, and that's where I get my energy, where I'm just, surfing the web and everything. Do people say that anymore? Surfing the web? I don't know, but and where I just watch shows, anime most of the time, like 95% of the time it's anime. And I just chill out by myself. And that's how I get my energy for the day or for the next day and whatnot. So for me, it's still hard, the quarantine, because I usually, before this quarantine and everything, what I usually do is that I have a day where I go to lunch by myself. I just go solo, have a nice meal or something, head to not Starbucks, but head to Barnes and Noble, or like walk around the mall or something like that. Just being in my own head. Just walking around, heading to a Barnes and Noble, getting some coffee from Starbucks and maybe a cookie or two or something like that. And that's usually on my cheat days that I usually do that. And I usually don't. Most of the time I don't invite anybody to come with and stuff because sometimes you really just want to be in your fields, you know? You want to just think think for a while, just like alone time and whatnot. And that's usually what I do to like mellow out and everything. And for this quarantine, obviously, I have not been doing that because obviously everything's pretty much closed except for like getting delivery or to go or whatever and things like that, and grocery stores and whatnot. But that's usually what I do to unwind for like the week. Is usually on a Sunday. I go out, go to the mall, have like a nice meal, a lunch or whatever, at a restaurant, walk around the mall or something, buy a couple of books or manga and stuff at Barnes and Noble, maybe go to a little Hot Topic or something like that, or box lunch gifts, things like that. And that's what I usually do, and then get some Starbucks and then head home. Like it takes a good 4 hours maybe that I usually take to myself to just go somewhere. But obviously you can't do that nowadays for a while. And it happens like your anxiety, like if you can't do a lot of things that you usually do and you're just really just sitting and chilling out, your anxiety is going to go up. Like your anxiety goes up, and it's something that I feel a lot about anxiety. I don't feel depressed or anything. I feel slightly gloomy every once in a while, but most of the time, like, well, actually all the time, like I'm never depressed and everything. Like for me, this is me personally, that when I talk about depression and stuff like that, I get depressed. Like this is me. This is just me. I'm not talking about anybody else, just me, that when I talk a lot about depression and stuff to people, I start to get even more depressed. So I surround myself with people who just make me crack up laughing, who like are just great people and everything. And I just watch like anime and stuff like that. Just things that really like make me feel brighter and such. So usually I never feel depressed, but I do feel anxiety a lot of the time. And it's a very it's a very what was I gonna say? It's a very serious time and everything. I think that I don't I don't know, but it's a very hard time right now for a lot of people, and that includes a lot of the anime community, the anime industry. That was a good segue I did just now, but yeah, the anime industry and just the entertainment industry is just it's just getting hit hard in general. Like theaters and such, they're all closed right now for the time being, for a while, maybe for like 2 months maybe, or a month or two or something. The moment when a theater opens up again, I'm be buying tickets to like go see like any kind of whatnot movie that like I'm just excited about, because there's nothing like the big silver screen when it comes to watching a movie or anything like that. People can say like they like staying home watching movies on like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, like whatever, but there's nothing like a silver screen, man. Like there's really nothing, and it's very it's a serious bummer that I can't like go once a week or once every 2 weeks to go see a movie and everything, and a lot of movies being delayed, like Black Widow and just a bunch of movies and such. And speaking of movies, another good segue, right? That the anime movie, I think it was today or yesterday that they announced that the Demon Slayer the movie, Mugen Train, or the Infinity Train movie, is being delayed to October 16th, I believe. And I'm like, you know what? You stay healthy and keep your momentum going. Keep your respiratory system working properly and everything, be cleanliness, be clean and everything, but work out. A lot of working out does help when it comes to a virus that attacks your respiratory system. And also, you should do a lot of breathing exercises, but I'll talk about that stuff later. But this, talking about the Demon Slayer Infinity Train movie and everything, it's gonna come. It's all right. It's not a bummer to me because now that it's delayed that long, people can stay healthy and everything, or they can work to being healthy and everything. Like people, the the people is like the most important thing right now. Like when it comes to safety and things like that, and everything that's circulating around the world right now. When it comes to the anime industry, the people behind it, everybody who works on it, editors, animators, artists, directors, studios and everything, they come first way before the anime itself comes first, or way before the anime itself comes, all right? Because without them, there literally wouldn't be this fantastic, phenomenal, like, part of the entertainment industry that we know as anime. It would never happen, obviously. So to have these people checked, make sure they're healthy, and everything is the literal best thing that could happen for these movies and for these animes that are being delayed. Obviously, Demon Slayer being delayed, and I believe, I think today, I believe it happened that SAO, Sword Art Online, Alicization War of Underworld Part 2 is being delayed to, I believe, July or end of June or somewhere like that. Oh, it's gonna start with the summer animes instead. I'm perfectly fine. I was slightly bummed because I wanted to do reviews on it this season, but I'm watching Fruit Basket season 2, which I love the first episode. It was so good, and Basket was just amazing. And I'm also seeing My Life as a Villainess or whatever, and that seems like it's really funny and it's really fun. I saw the first episode; it was really good. And a lot of these things, a lot of these animes that I'm watching, I'm not sure if I'm going to do reviews on them and such. Because I was mainly going to do reviews on SAO, but since it's delayed, I can't do that. But I can't do that for now because I'm still going to do it in the summer when that happens. So I'm perfectly fine. I was a little bummed out at first, obviously, but then I realized I'm going to get it. If I stay healthy, wash my hands, if I go out, put a face mask on, if you really want to go the extra mile, put some gloves on, or like obviously keep hand sanitizer in your pocket, but don't use too much of it, because if you do that, hand sanitizer eventually doesn't work at all if you use way too much of it. Just like, when you go to the store and then you go into your car, put a little hand sanitizer on. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to. If you constantly put hand sanitizer or whatnot on your hands, then it's going to eventually not work against germs and things like that, because you're gonna get immune to the cleanliness of like hand sanitizer and whatnot. So just FYI, if you're going to a place or whatever and you come back in your car or when you come back home, put hand sanitizer on. But the best thing to do, wash their hands and everything. If you feel sick, stay the hell home. All right? Like, no matter what, just stay home and just look out for others. That's all you got to do. Just look out for others. Oh, did I just spit? Woo. But that's all you got to do. Just look out for others. That's what you need to do. And that's why you wear a mask and everything. It's not because you could possibly get sick. It's to prevent like the least amount of the possible virus coming out of you if you like cough or something like. That's why you put the mask on and everything. So that's a very scary thing. And like again, the anime industry, it's gonna be perfectly fine. A lot of animes are still running right now, because they're all like finished and everything. So just watch like old animes that you haven't gotten to yet and everything, and just wait along for the ride until like all these animes and everything that are delayed come back and everything, and they're gonna come back. Like, don't sweat it. It's all right. So now that I got all that out of the way, like all delays and things like that, and talking about that, um, what I've been doing and what I've been feeling during this quarantine, I think it's like 2.5 weeks now that I've been in quarantine, something like that. Um, I'm I'm doing fine. I'm doing pretty well actually. Every once in a while, I'm still like kind of like working, and I sell stuff, social media like online and things like that, and I help at a dealership. Um, and obviously nobody's coming around to the dealership and stuff because of this pandemic and everything. So I'm just like cleaning up and things like that at the lot that I work at and such. So that's pretty much all that I'm doing, and I'm doing pretty well. Being like making videos on YouTube. Like I still got a bunch of them that I'm gonna be like making and everything. I got a lot of figurines. I got like 4 or 5 figurines that I got in the mail that I'm very excited to unbox. Let's just say best girl of 2019 of anime. I got some real nice. I got some real nice that's a scale figure. So hope you guys are excited for that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about me because I'm all right. I'm a little my anxiety obviously is like pretty high, but like it helps to like work out and whatnot. That definitely helps relieve anxiety and stress and stuff. If you're depressed, just like lift weights or something, or just like punch the bag. Like where is it? Where is it? Right there. Punch the bag and such. So if you're angry or depressed or anxiety, just like these are the things that I do. Is that I do the working out. If I feel anxiety or if I feel sad or something like that, I for me usually I just go right to sleep. I lay down on the couch and I close my eyes and then I just pass out. Like I can literally sleep anywhere. My friends know this. So that usually helps. Get a lot of sleep and everything, and that's usually what I do. Although like being quarantined and stuff has really messed with the schedule of like me waking up and everything. Like it's really bad. It's kind of funny though. But other than that, I've been keeping track of like eating healthy and things like that. I've been doing really good with exercising. I work out every day except for Sundays, which is my cheat day. So that's good. Again, anxiety, it comes and goes. It happens. Everybody gets it. Same as stress, and some people get depressed and whatnot. And the things that I do, I sleep. I try to sleep. If I feel like gloomy or anxiety and such, I work out. Number two, I work out. I work out every single day, anyways. Even if the quarantine wasn't even happening, I do that anyways. I do that. Watch things that make you laugh or anything, or that are very entertaining to you. Anime, I watch. Star Wars, I watch. Harry Potter stuff, I watch. Like Marvel comic book movies, I watch and stuff. They occupy your time. Make sure something occupies your time during this time, because if it doesn't, and you're just sitting there, your anxiety and stress, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do right now? Like I'm freaking out and stuff. Keep a schedule and everything. Do that stuff. Number four, keep a schedule or whatever. And number five, you can read a book and whatnot. Number six, you can draw or pick up something that you weren't able to do recently, like maybe cooking or something, drawing or reading again, or like reading comics or manga, things like that. Just do a lot of things, or try to do some things, or even cosplay. Like try to get with cosplay again. Like what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to draw. I'm gonna try to draw a lot more now, because I'm stuck in the house most of the time. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And my lovely friend, my one of my best friends, Haley, got me like a manga artist book and everything. She got me a bunch of sketching type stuff, which is very awesome of her. She's a great person and everything. And so that's usually what I'm going to be doing. But like all those things that I said, to draw, read a book or something, getting a lot of sleep, exercising, just like a whole bunch of, or maybe like cooking and things like that. That takes up your time a lot. So, just do a bunch of things that really help you, to keep your mind active and everything. Stay healthy, wash your hands, make sure your mouth when you cough or something like that, not just in the shirt, but maybe like on the shoulder too, because that's what I was taught in school when in culinary school, is that you when you're coughing, try to do it like on your bicep or in like where your elbow is, and cough there. Never cough outward. Never do that. Never. Never do that. Okay? So like and if you feel sick, stay home. Wash your hands and everything. When you take caution of people around you when you're leaving the house and such and stuff like that. Make sure you got hand sanitizer on you. Make sure you don't use it too much, and just be safe and be healthy so that when the time comes with these animes that come out again, and start simulcasting and stuff, and movies coming out in theaters like Demon Slayer or Black Widow, or even the Violet Evergarden movie, which Violet Evergarden is my favorite anime or series in general of all time. Not even just anime, it's just my favorite series in general. And that movie, that Violet Evergarden movie, is delayed, and I'm perfectly fine with it, because if I stay healthy and everything, and I do everything that I'm supposed to in terms of washing my hands and being clean and everything, and being aware of my surroundings and such, I'm gonna be all good for when all these things come back out in theaters. Again, Demon Slayer, Violet Evergarden, like you got the Black Widow movie happening and whatnot. You got a whole bunch of other things happening, like delaying, like like Sword Art Online, the part War of Underworld Part 2 being delayed, perfectly fine. And also ReZero, which a lot of people love that series. I haven't seen it yet, but I am excited to watch it. But yeah, that's being delayed too. But guys, at the end of the day, it's all good as long as you take care of yourself, you take care of the people around you, you make sure you're healthy. And also something that helps relieve anxiety and such and helps with your respiratory system. Do a lot of breathing exercises. That's one of the biggest things, is doing a lot of breathing exercises. And if you do all these things, make sure you're healthy. Make sure you're wary around people in general. And you keep yourself safe. You keep yourself secured, occupied with a lot of different things. Make sure your mind's moving and whatnot. It's going to fly by, and you're going to be able to at least go out and have a nice meal at a restaurant again and whatnot. So just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. All right? And the anime industry ain't going nowhere. And I'm still excited for that Demon Slayer movie. I'm excited for that Violet Evergarden movie most of all. And SAO, I'm still excited too. I'm hyped for that because Alicization was the best SAO's ever been, and I'm excited about it. And yeah, guys. So, what are you guys doing during this quarantine to make sure you're keeping sane? At least a little sane. Leave down the comments and such. Like this video if you liked anything I had to say and whatnot. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, theory discussion videos, things like that. The unboxing, a lot of unboxings are coming your way. So get excited for that and everything. I think in the next 2 days, I believe that I'm going to be doing that figurine that came in a couple days ago. I'm gonna be unboxing it, and the video is gonna be uploaded probably in the next couple days. So I'm excited about that. But anyways, peace and love, guys, and I will see you all later with the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. Plus ultra and lot home, guys. Stay safe. Peace out.